I'm sorry, what?
Are you going to vote this year?
Yes, I will.
Do you know who you're voting for yet?
Russian guy.
Stalin?
How you say?
Stalin?
Yes.
Who are you voting for mayor?
His name I forgot.
Okay,
Strobin.
Strobin. That's for council and for mayor.
I didn't decide yet. Versat Libaid. Verat Libaid.
Whoever the Jew is, you're going to vote for?
Yeah. Who's the youngest?
The youngest?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sorry, then I can tell.
So you're going to vote for the youngest?
Yes.
Who are you voting with?
I haven't decided yet. No, I really haven't decided yet. I haven't even registered. I wish they would have a truck along the streets with you.
Wait, you haven't registered for the last 40 years?
No, I haven't.
When do you plan on registering?
Well, I don't know where to go.
Oh, hi, how you doing? Excuse me. See, you know, my husband's in Coney, but he just goes after $3.
Hopefully for me. Thank you.
You know how many years you go back?
Thanks a lot. Thanks for Sal Albanese.
Let me ask you a question. You're running for mayor, right? What's your opinion on the Second Amendment?
I'm not anti-gun.
They want to carry, but they can't.
Remember me?
I'm not anti-gun.
So who are you voting for?
Huh?
So who are you going to vote for?
Well, so far 2 people are pro-NRA, so I'm trying to debate.
Which two?
The other one, John Katz, I saw something that he has that I like. I would like to get it myself.
Which
this
is
gentleman,
which is what?
Doesn't matter. I'm not going to divulge information. It's personal business.
Oh, okay.
But he's not.
Can I take a guess?
He doesn't want to.
Can I take a guess?
Go ahead.
Guns.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this gentleman is anti-carry. So this is what I don't like.
Great place to be. Have a happy New Year.
Were you upset that you were not invited to tonight's debate?
I thought it was unfair, absolutely. I mean, it's outrageous that you have to spend $1 million to be involved in a debate. It deprives people of a real voice, especially in public safety. And I think New York has got sold short. And look, the system is bankrupt when it's all about whether you spend over $1 million to get involved in a debate. We've got the best ideas in this campaign. We're not accepting money from people who do business with the city and developers. As a result of that, the reward for that has been excluded, which doesn't make any sense.
Now, in case you do lose, who would you go for in the?
I don't plan on losing.
Yeah. But you always have to have plan B. Listen, if you're gonna be mayor, you have to have a plan B.
Listen. It's hard. I know all these people, and it's hard to make that call tonight. It really is. I mean, I know them well. I believe I'm the best candidate, and we'll see what happens. Sal Albanese, I'm running for mayor. How are you? Sal Albanese, running for mayor. How are you? What's your name? Sal Albanese. Sal Albanese, running for mayor. Sal Albanese, running for mayor. Hi, happy New Year. Sal Albanese. How are you, sir? Happy New Year.
What's your stance on stop and frisk?
I support it.
Well, I think everybody should be stopped and frisked.
Well,
no, I'm serious.
If you're at the position closest to me,
I'm very serious. I think everybody should be stopped and frisked. You know what happened? You know what happened?
nobody can carry him off.
That 1-year-old kid that was killed would still be alive today if you had that.
Tell that. That's why I'm the only candidate in this race, the Democratic primary, that supported stuff. All my opponents.
You're crazy.
Yep. Well, that's why you got to vote for me next week.
Crazy.
I was on Fox News.
Everybody should be a cop on every corner. You go out of your house, you go to the corner, they should have to be able to
You're
check.
a registered Democrat?
Yeah.
We need you next week. Otherwise, you're going to get stuck with some bad actors.
Wait, you want him to check you right now?
No.
Do you want everybody checked?
Everybody. I don't care who, even the president.
Everyone. Jews,
Even the
blacks,
president.
whites,
I don't
Chinese,
care.
everybody?
Purple, green, blue, yellow, orange. I don't care.
How many times a day?
Every corner.
No, but how many times a day do you want them to be checked?
Every corner. Every time they cross the corner, they should be checked.
Wow.
But I think that I understand what he's saying. We don't want to eliminate stop and frisk. It's been a tool for keeping guns off the street. And I think he's reacting to some of what my opponents are saying. They're promoting some crazy ideas. I mean, they want to ban stop and frisk. I mean, common sense dictates that if a cop has reasonable suspicion, they should be able to stop somebody. My opponents are playing politics with police. Sal Albanese, how are you?
Oh, ABK.
It's a great place.
Oh, he said this is for you.
A lot of people out there are disengaged, unfortunately. You know, if you look at the Los Angeles mayor's race, 19% of the people turn out to vote. The big untold story is the huge disengagement that's out there from average voters. And I think it points to the fact that we have a political system that's really out of touch. So people don't really connect to it. And that's why it's important to stay in touch with neighborhoods so people feel that whoever's in office makes a difference. Right now, there's a lot of disengagement. Sal Albanese, primary next week. I think it's a good idea because it's going to take some plastic bags out of circulation. So what's happening is that the landfills are being filled up with these plastic bags. I'm not sold on it yet, but I do believe that we need to recycle our garbage. Otherwise, we're gonna be buried in garbage.
So when I shop with my little kids, I'm supposed to remember to take bags with me to the store. Oh, now, mommy, I want candy.
Well,
I want something.
if that, first of all, the law hasn't passed.
Right.
If it passes, I would have phasing in over a period of a year, so that people don't have to pay right away until you're right. They get accustomed to it. Thank you. Have a happy New Year.
You too.
I am running tonight. How are you, sir? Hello again. I saw you before.
Good luck to you.
Thank you. Hi, how are you? Hi, I'm Sal Albanese, sir. I'm running for mayor.
Should have a lot of luck and everything should go well for you.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Show us your success.
Thank you so much. Thank you. How are you, sir?
If you don't mind, are you a registered New York City voter?
I'm not sure. I don't think so. I'm from Minnesota.
Well, a number of people said they would never vote for de Blasio because of his lack of experience when it comes to criminal justice and policing. They're concerned about all of his positions, and you know, the city's been very safe, and de Blasio doesn't understand policing. So, I'm just getting feedback unsolicited.
So you're not voting for him?
No, he's not on my hit list. I was on Good Day New York today, blasting him.
Did you have fun doing it?
I did, because I really believe that when it comes to public safety, Bill does not understand policing. I spent 15 years with the public safety committee. I taught criminal justice at John Jay College. And I think his ideas are dangerous. I mean, he had two people on his staff tweet out, promote violence against the police. One expressed sympathy with Chris Doran, the guy who killed cops in California, and the other one tweeted out, "Kill the police," and he didn't fire them. So it gives you an indication of how he feels about law enforcement. Now, I think, you know, stop and frisk has to be modified. I mean, we have to make sure it's done constitutionally. But what Bill is proposing is going to mean that police officers are going to be handcuffed. They're going to be twiddling their thumbs. And that's not a good thing.
Or Scott Stringer or Elliot Spitzer?
I haven't made a decision in that race yet.
Well, who are you leaning towards?
I'm Sal Albanese. How are you? I mean, they both have positives and negatives. I haven't made a decision. They haven't sought my support either. So.
But if you're on the radio tomorrow morning and you have to bash someone, who would you bash? Which of the two?
I bash all my. I mean, look. One of the things I try to do is talk about my record first, and then compare and contrast with my opponents. I think people just don't want to hear negatives. They want to hear what's your track record. You know, 15 years of private sector experience, 15 years in the city council, 11 years as a school teacher. Ideas that have been praised on mass transit, education, and creating jobs by even the New York Times. So, and I talk about that first, and then I talk about my opponents who are career politicians. They're accepting money from every fixer in town. They're going to be indebted to everybody that's got business before the city, which means they won't be able to make decisions on the merits. I mean, one of the things Bloomberg had going for him was that he was independent, and you know, these folks are not. They're really not. I'm the only independent in this race. Sal Albanese. How are you, sir?
I think I convinced you guys to vote for me.
Oh, yeah.